Danny, third game in this short spell of days. How excited everyone about going up to Crewe and getting the positive result we want?
Yeah, of course. I think it's a game that we're really looking forward to. We love the games coming thick and fast. We're obviously disappointed on Tuesday night. Not often do we create 25 chances and not score. Not often we create 25 chances and don't win. So it wasn't our night. I thought we did a lot of good things on the night. I was proud of the boys. I was proud of our supporters. Wow, the support at the end, I thought was as good as I've seen it at Colchester United, and I think that gave us all a good feeling, even though we were disappointed. I think, yeah, it really resonated with the group. I know the boys were talking about it this morning, and that kind of togetherness, when you really feel like the supporters, because it's easy to support the team when the team is winning, of course, but when the team doesn't win, particularly against 10 men, it's easy to be critical and to vent your frustrations and disappointment, because no doubt they would have been feeling exactly like we were, but the supporters knew that the boys had given their all and it just wasn't our night. And they, the way they supported the team, I think what always defines a support base is how do they support the team in adversity when the team is in a difficult moment. And there's definitely good synergy, which is so important to successful football clubs.
And we've seen it in away games. They've been right behind the lads all the way through the games, away from home especially. That we'll need that against a Crewe side that will present us challenges. Yeah,
of course. We've travelled in our numbers this year, which is so important for the group, particularly the third game in a week. I think Crewe will be buoyed by their result against Bromley and also their performance, because they went to Bromley, who are top of our league, who have an incredible, I think the best home record in the whole 92 clubs. And to be fair to Crewe, they took the ball off of them. They dominated the game, had really good control. Went a goal behind, really unfortunate to go a goal behind, responded, equalised, then went 2-1 behind, probably even more unlucky to go behind, but still came back and found an equaliser late on. But I think they'll be really buoyed by the way they played. They have a lot of technical players, good ball handlers in midfield, rotate well, make the pitch very big on you. They're able to play through the pitch. They also have pace at the top line and quality on the top line, so they take risk, they create almost organic transitions and then threat as a consequence. And when they find a rhythm, they can be a really dangerous side for sure.
And you talked about your frustration when we were 11 v 10 against Grimsby on Tuesday night. How easy or difficult is it now to just revert to 11 v 11 again, using what you learned from that game?
Yeah, of course. I think for us, first time that we played against 10 for a sustained period of time this year. So there was some learning for us to take this morning. We liked a lot of the performance. The first half of the first half, I thought we played really well. We didn't quite like the last 20 minutes of the first half, but we found some solutions at half time. Second half, we come out. I was really proud of the way we committed to what we wanted to do. I thought we got in the ascendancy at 11 v 11. Had the game on our terms. They stressed them, they then went down to 10, and we did a lot right in that period, probably up to the final action. We got into loads of good areas, loads of upgraded areas, and just particularly in wide areas, didn't quite make the right decision or the right execution. Having said that, we still created an awful lot, and sometimes it's just not your day. And Grimsby had been on an awful run of, I think they'd had 8 games where they hadn't won, which we were all scratching our head because they're such a good team. And when their staff coming after, they said it just wasn't, we were playing well, but it just wasn't. There was probably 5 or 6 of those games we should have won and we didn't. And I think now it's turned, which sometimes football does, and now I think 6 clean sheets for them, and credit to the way that they defended, but also they probably rode their luck at times as well. So this is just the way football rolls, and I suppose the uncertainty of the game is what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, and obviously we're coming towards the end of the transfer window. How pleased are you? You've been able to add Finley Barbrook to the squad. Yeah, well, we've had to be incredibly patient because he's one that we first kind of identified last season. My daughter played last year at Chelsea, so I used to go to watch Sutton a lot, being very close to Cobham where Chelsea train. So I used to drop her off and then go and watch Sutton, kind of to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I first saw him play probably 4 or 5 times during that season, and he had an incredible year there. We really wanted to try to take him in the summer, but he had such a good pre-season,
literally playing in all the first team games with Ipswich, that he probably just went above us and beyond us. He had so many League One options, and when Lincoln came calling, I understood why he would want to go there, because it's a good club with a lot of good people, and I genuinely thought it'd be a good move for him. Unfortunately for him, probably fortunately for us, but unfortunately for him, Lincoln have just done so well, which we're obviously pleased about because we're Lincoln supporters. But it meant that he didn't have as much game time as he would have liked, and I think Lincoln and Ipswich come to an agreement that they, at the back end of the loan, that they wouldn't play him in the league or the FA Cup games, because that would obviously mean that he's played for two clubs, because at the start of the season he'd already played for Ipswich, and you can obviously only play for two clubs. So yeah, we're thankful that they come up with that agreement, because that meant that he was still available to us, and we were hopeful we were going to take him at the back end of December to train with us, to hit the ground running in January, but he came back to Ipswich and was part of their first team. So we've had to really wait, but yeah, thankful to Danny Cowley, the loans manager, who we know well, and obviously Dimitri, who we've had a really good working relationship with here. I think they have really helped us, because he had, again, a lot of options, and I think they nudged him towards us, because yeah, hopefully he knows how we work with young players. And even though Ipswich Town are a rival to us, when one of their players comes into our building, we treat him like our own, and we're super excited to have him with us.